Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Ansu Fati, as it has been reported that the player's father have met with Barcelona to discuss on game time, not a potential sale. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Vitor Roque, as the Brazilian wonderkid agent will be in Barcelona this week to discuss a possible summer transfer. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Earlier today, Ansu Fati's father, Bori Fati, met with Barcelona directors Jordi Cruyff and Matteo Alemany. The discussions were said to have lasted close to an hour. Given that the 20-year-old has not been a regular this season, and the fact that the Catalans need to make sales in the summer, the meeting led to speculations that the youngster's future was the topic of discussion. However, Helena Condés has come up with a fresh update on the matter, stating that the meeting took place because Ansu Fati's father had concerns about his limited game time this season and that the topic of a summer exit was not touched. While Fati has played 38 times across all competitions this term, only 11 have been from the start, with Xavi not putting his total faith in the 20-year-old forward. Fati is currently behind Robert Lewandowski, Usman Dembele, Rafinha, Gavi, and Ferran Torres in the pecking order, even though he has put his fitness troubles in the clear. Given the situation, Ansu Fati was not called up by the new Spain manager Luis de la Fuente for the Euro 2024 qualification going on currently. Naturally, the player's entourage has some concerns, and his father met with Alemany and Cruyff to relay the same during today's meeting. And as per the report, Alemany told the youngster's father that Barcelona continue to count on the La Masia graduate, and the lack of game time comes down to a technical decision made by manager Xavi Hernandez. Fati signed a new contract with Barcelona 2021, meeting or committing his future at the club until the summer of 2027. Why a summer exit might not have been discussed in today's meeting, his agent Josh Messi is understood to have already offered him to clubs in the Premier League. And in case his situation does not turn around, Barcelona too could consider sanctioning a sale given their desperate need to generate revenue. Ansu Fati's season have been very disappointing if you ask me, and the fact that this guy is fit, it's not like he's not 100%. He's fit compared to the last two seasons when he was always in and out with long-term injuries, and it's just so unfortunate that he has not been able to make good use of the opportunities given to him by the manager. Of course, I will understand why his father will go to have a meeting with the directors, Alemany and Yuri Cruyff, about his son's game time, which is quite understandable. But he also needs to know that Xavi always gives opportunity to everybody. I think that Ansu Fati have played nearly all the games in La Liga. He have tested minutes in most of those games, just about 2 or 3 games that we haven't seen Fati future. But when the managers, even to give you, because not every coach will give a player time. When players that he's not in his plans, they always sit on the bench for a long time. But Ansu Fati have been playing some games, even though hardly do he starts games, but he has not been taking good use of the opportunity. And I will not blame Javi for that. Ansu Fati needs to improve because I think that if Ansu Fati improve, he will play more regularly. That's just the natural. That's just how it works naturally. But he hasn't been doing that. And a lot of rumors coming out that he might be sold. Josh Mendes, his agent, have been offering him to many top clubs in the Premier League. We don't know how true that is, but from the look of things, his dad does not want him to depart Barcelona anytime soon, as the player still remains a very important player. It's just a matter of time. I don't know if he needs a psychologist. It happens. Maybe he needs a mentor to bring back his mental health seriously, because I don't think it's all about, because this is a guy that we saw a lot of prominence, we saw a lot of prospects in him when he burst onto the scenes from La Masia some 3 years ago. And it's really sad that Ansu Fati have not been able to live up to the levels, because Barca trusted him to the extent of giving him the number 10 shirt, but he has not lived up to expectations. Then on to the final story of discussion. Despite the altercations with the financial fair play regulations in the La Liga, Barcelona have not stepped back from their preparations ahead of the new season. While the club appeared to be on the brink of securing a deal for Inigo Martinez, another top priority for the Blaugrana is to sign Vitor Roque. After missing out on a host of South American talents in recent years, the club are determined to secure the signing of Atletico Paranaense talent, who is regarded as the next big thing to come out of Brazilian football after Endrick. According to Keylor Jugas, Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona is set to hand a major boost in their pursuit for Vitor Roque, as the forward agent is set to arrive in the city this weekend. The representatives are coming to Barca to sort out talks over the club's disposition and stance on the transfer. This comes after reports that the forward is set to cost a fortune, especially with Atletico Paranaense asking for almost 50 million euros for the player's 85% transfer rights. The Brazilian outfit are also holding out for a percentage of the player's future sale, which is quite a tall order for Barcelona. The club remain determined to sign the forward, but the complications regarding the transfer have made the job quite difficult for the Blaugrana. FC Barcelona are not in a positive financial stage, as we all know, and must take serious adjustments to their wage bill if they are to splash a fortune for any individual in the coming summer. Why they would not usually approach a player worth more than 35 million euros. Vitor Roque's desire to play for Barcelona has made the club try out various ways of finding an economic solution and sign the Brazilian in the coming summer. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.